My name's Laurie Idahosa. I'm married to Feb Idahosa.
We got married in the U.S., had one wedding in the U.S., then we had a wedding in Nigeria.
After a couple of months, nothing was happening. I started thinking, what's wrong?
They did a test on me, they did a test on her.
They told us that on my husband's side, that he had an extremely low sperm count. Then they looked on my side. I had some hormonal problems. I had an anatomical problem with my uterus. I had problems with my tubes.
Between you and her, there's a 99.99999999999 chance that you will never have children.
After 5 full IVFs, we finally get a positive pregnancy test. I was finally pregnant.
We're so happy, we're so glad. It was such a wonderful, wonderful news.
I remember them taking the baby out of my uterus, so overwhelmed with the exciting joy of finally hearing my baby cry.
By 5 a.m. in the morning, doctors came and woke us up with, Feb, Laurie, please come with us. Your son is having trouble breathing.
I went in there and they were using their 2 little fingers on his little heart, and they were pressing his heart.
Doctor said, oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Idahosa, your son is dead. Those are the words that you never, ever want to hear. I mean, it hit me like a freight train just comes and hits you.
And so they brought in my dead baby to me, and it was the first time I had held my baby. He was already dead.
However, we had our faith that we would have children.
And I had already checked with the doctors in America to find out if I could do an IVF, and they told me no. They told me we had to wait a full year. So our mind was not on having a baby this year at all, because we assumed we had to wait for another IVF. And here we are 4 months after Ben had lived and died, and we're pregnant.
Naturally, no IVF, no intervention.
July 9th, I gave birth to Faith Emmanuel Benson Idahosa, and he is now an 8-year-old, doing great.
But a year or two later, we're still thinking, okay, can we have more children? And went back to the doctor, and this doctor said, look, that one that you had without intervention was just a fluke. Lightning can never strike in the same place twice.
They now began to give us the reasons, the things that had happened to me between the 2 deliveries and his own sperm count.
Well, guess what? We tried the IVF, it failed. About a month or 2 later, we got pregnant naturally. So lightning did strike twice. In fact, lightning struck 3 times.
It's not only one boy we have 3 boys.
I just began to sing, great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father.